very talented writers. So our next reader is Nicole Beckley. She's a writer, improviser, and sketch performer. She has written for Texas Monthly, Austin Monthly Magazine, and Tarbiza, and is working on a series of short stories.
Thank you all so much for coming out and for supporting these really terrific writers. I'm so glad that you were able to be here this evening. I'm going to be reading part of a short story called Comfort Zone. It's about an actress who's worried about getting older, and this is the opening scene, so that's all you need to know. On my break, I slip outside for a cigarette. I know, I'm trying to quit. I'm out there hardly a minute when the PA, Regine, catches me. "No smoking in costume," she says in that shrill voice of hers. "You know better than that, Deanna. Take your fins off first." Of course I know, it's one of our regulated rules, but it's such a pain to take off the full sequin tail, unhooking all the tiny clips, releasing the side zippers, not bending the sequins, just for a quick smoke. I crush the cigarette into the side of the metal building and keep the butt to put into my change purse. I'm not wasting a cigarette. Inside, they're getting Sharky ready for the close-up shots. Why they want a shark in a tuna commercial, I don't quite understand. Belinda and Nancy, the other two mermaids, are resting on the styrofoam rock that's been built for us. The director says it's his vision for us to be like sirens, moving centrally and calling to Sharky. I guess maybe the idea is that Sharky will be distracted by us and not eat the tuna, but I don't really know what those 10-2 tuna guys have in mind. I'm just the talent. "You smell like smoke," Belinda says. She sneers a little at me and adjusts the rhinestones on her bra strap. "Nicotine gum, that's the only thing that works if you want to quit," Nancy says, pushing back her fake eyelashes. We all take our places on the fake rock, and the costumer rushes over to make sure the sequins on our fins are catching the light in the right way. "You all look beautiful," she says. She takes a photo of our positions with her iPhone and then rushes over to make sure Sharky's boxers aren't poking through the back of his costume. The shoot's supposed to take all week, but I can't complain. The last spot I booked was 3 months ago, a website ad for some sort of legal-related software. I just had to sit at a desk and wear a pair of glasses and pretend to be typing. Then some bigwig lawyer came in at the last minute, one of those guys who's on those news programs where they investigate missing and kidnapped girls, and they cut me out of the spot completely. Before that, it had been 4 months since I'd booked anything. I'd just be sitting up at home, eating ramen noodles, and deciding which piece of furniture to sell off next. I'd sold off half the chairs of my antique dinette set when I got the website ad. In my 20s, I'd booked spots no problem. One time I got a soup ad without even reading any lines. I just walked into the audition room and they looked at me and said yes. I booked an I can't believe it's not butter spot because the directors liked the way I ate a piece of toast. But since I turned 32, the well's been pretty dry. My agent keeps wanting me to do some off-brand tampon commercial, but I refuse. She can't even get me a brand name. "Action," the director yells. Belinda moves her fins up and down and I pretend to splash around the rock. Nancy moves her arms seductively and fans herself. We do this until the final cut is called a few hours later, and they let us go home. Thank you all so much.